I want to ask about the Biden administration and 2024. President Biden has some tough polls that came out in recent weeks. He hit his lowest approval ever in a new NBC poll and saw his support among young voters absolutely plummet. NBC reported over the weekend that the erosion for Biden is most pronounced among Democrats, the majority of whom believe Israel has gone too far in its military action in Gaza, and among voters ages 18 to 34, with a whopping 70% of them disapproving of Biden's handling of the war. Why do you think Biden's handling of the war, which has been marked by strong support for Israel, is so unpopular among Democrats, particularly younger Democrats?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, like I'm not a political pollster and I haven't read, I mean, I'm listening to what you're telling me, and I've heard that the numbers are challenging for him in certain demographics. I don't know all the details. I would say that number one, the images from Gaza are wrenching. They're heartbreaking. They're heartbreaking. I mean, every Palestinian life, every civilian who gets killed is a tragedy. We should grieve and we should mourn for every child, for every baby, for every person who gets killed in this fight, every non combatant who is collateral damage. Every loss of life is a world destroyed, just like every Israeli who was killed. Every one of those who were killed, the 1,200 plus, or kidnapped on October the 7th is again a world destroyed. We should have the humanity to mourn for every innocent killed. It's just wrong and it's unfortunate. We at the same time can recognize, well, why is this happening and what started this? It started with Hamas. Unfortunately, it'll probably end with Hamas, unfortunately, with their, them being destroyed. But I mean, I would hope that the president's moral clarity in recognizing this would be appreciated by voters. But I get why, for a young population that gets its news from TikTok, that sees things not with any nuance, but gets images and short form video for 15 seconds. I mean, nuance is flattened and details are obliterated when all you see are images. And, there are no fact checkers on TikTok. There's no standards board on TikTok. There's no ombudsman on TikTok. There's no letters to the editor on TikTok. So, and frankly, it's a company owned by, ByteDance in Beijing. So the challenge there is serious because there's none of the typical checks and balances that, as you guys know, as a company or as a brand that studies the media, that's usually a play with the media we consume. So considering how young people intake information, and considering what a humanitarian disaster it is in Gaza, I'm not surprised that people are deeply upset about it. I'm deeply upset about it. If you're a living, breathing, sentient person and you're not upset about it, I think you got to look in the mirror. I really think you do.